If you can make doing good profitable, that's where you win the whole thing. Yeah,
That
like don't make money the enemy.
That's our website. We launched that like a week ago.
Specialty, Timo.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Mr.
Hello?
Kyle Manco in the house. How you doing,
Can you
man?
hear me?
I hear you.
Sweet. I got the old headphones on.
Look at that. It's happening.
How do you like the shirt? It's backwards in the cam, but
Oh, there you go. Team PMA. Look at that.
yeah. First one.
I like it, dude. Nice.
We have a couple different designs. It's going
Okay.
well. I have a lot to talk to you about. Have my signature gamer blanket here. You always have a blanket while gaming.
Okay. We need the hats too. You got to get the Team PMA hats.
That's coming soon.
That's coming. That's coming. I like it. All right.
So how are you doing today? Hope you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Manco.
Everything.
Kyle Manco, challenger, Timo, Maine, who's also coaching me to get better. Although I'm struggling on my Timo gameplay, but we'll get to that on Sunday.
When last session we did, you were doing great. What I missed? It's only been a week and change.
I don't know. We'll have to go over it. Anyway, how can I help? I'm here to help Kyle Manco grow his gaming business. What do we got?
Yeah, so it's transforming into that. I feel like so we, streaming YouTube. I want to talk to you about that in a little bit, but that will be on the tail end. It's not as important.
Okay.
The website launch. So, do you want to take a peek at it? Have you seen it yet?
I haven't seen it.
Are you near your computer?
I can go to my computer.
Yeah, pma.gg. Take a peek really quick.
pma.gg?
Yes, I want to see your first impressions and everything.
Okay, guys, go check it out. Let us know what you think. Give us some feedback. I haven't even seen it. Okay, we're going. Here we go. pma.gg. Okay. Here it is. Moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
Steve Jobs is looking on. Steve Jobs is looking on too. Check out our coaches. One-on-one sessions, live coachings, VOD reviews, all roles, get coaching. Shop the Be Positive line. All right. All right. What did you make this in?
We have Cake and her team. I'm just the face.
Well, there is no face. We need to have something up here, but I like it. Okay, the team. Oh, hold on. Let's go back. The team.
That's going to be all our streamers on Team PMA on the Twitch.
Oh, it doesn't work yet.
Okay, well, yeah, you won't.
Oh, it does work.
There we go.
Oh,
hey, there you are.
There it is. But I'm not on Twitch anymore. You got to go YouTube.
Well,
or is it only Twitch?
It's a Twitch team, but I'm sure we can do some stuff.
I'm the special exception for YouTube. Come on, guys, let's go.
So that's gonna be our, like all our streamers that we have on the team.
Okay.
We have we have 36 people at the moment. So that's
I like it.
Awesome.
This guy's got some blanket. That's weird.
I told you the gamer blanket. And then you can go to the shop for the merch. And the coaching is a work in progress. We only have a couple of people so far, but that's going to be our first layout of merch. We have all those designs for now. We are going to do a Manco line and then a Christmas line, and that's what we have in store.
I like the Be Positive. That's nice.
Yeah, I think they did great with it. So yeah, that's our website. We launched that like a week ago.
Specialty, Timo.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Specialty Alawi. Okay, well, we got to also show, like, what's your rank?
Yeah, that would help.
Something, right? I mean, who are these guys?
Yeah, that's a good point. Like I said, I wanted your first impressions. That is a good point. I'll jot that down when we do that now.
I like it. I like it. I like the design. I like the look. Here, like, my first thing is this. I don't like this as your first page.
Okay.
We need something visual. If it's a picture of you and cake or something, like something here to strike the attention right away.
Okay.
Our mission,
even that one would be better for the landing page.
Even which one?
The merches, like something visual.
Oh, sure. Don't know that I would leave. Even here, view the full team, but there's nothing.
Okay.
Listen, I get that it's brand new and this is something that's been around for 2 years, right? Mm-hmm. But yes, definitely pictures sell. Pictures sell. Who are you trying to be like? Who's like the closest comp for you?
Closest comp? Can you?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Like Logan Paul? Who's the closest?
It would have to be somebody in Twitch that has a successful merch line, which is what
Ninja?
are. Yeah, well, yeah.
But does somebody have a group?
Not
like
really.
Face Clan?
That's the thing.
It's
There's
more
not a
like
lot of stream teams, like groups like that. Like there's big orgs, like there's pro teams, but there's not like any small size orgs or mid size orgs. Really, it's either like they are a pro team that have a totally corporation or just like nothing. So it's kind of hard to find direct competition like that.
well, who are the houses? What are the houses?
The houses?
Yeah, like the gamer houses.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so like Ninja, I typed in Ninja, right? Team Ninja. Okay, so I go to Team Ninja. Right away, I get this email sign up, and I guess that's his newest collection.
Merch, yeah.
But then instantly, it's not
Pictures.
him, but
it's video.
Yeah, graphics.
Okay, fair enough.
Team Ninja. I don't know why he's not on this. Maybe that's not actually him. Is it? Oh yeah, there he is. That's him. Okay, so he's in some of them. So visuals.
Yeah, I could see that.
This doesn't give me enough.
Good call.
Yeah.
I jotted that down. I'll definitely, thank you.
This is decent. The copy could be better, more emotional.
Okay.
Who wrote the copy? Cake?
We have a couple of people. Cake did, and our inline designer, editor, do it all, man.
Okay, so what I would do is I need you to get into a zone of, well, let's do it right now. Why PMA, dude?
Scared.
Who cares?
I'm scared. Help me.
Scared is good. Don't worry about the copy. but dude, why? I need heart. Like, who cares about PMA?
I do. God damn it.
Why, dude? Why?
Because we live in a world and society that is made up on call-out culture and putting people down. I'm sick of it.
No, not you. I need you to tap into, like, actually do the exercise.
Okay.
Why? Why do this?
So why PMA? So I play.
You play Teemo, the most like hated champion in the world, and you want to be a positive guy? What are you talking about?
I play League of Legends every day for my career.
Yeah.
And I am sick and tired of everybody tearing each other down, putting each other down, and it gets to me, and it annoys me, and it aggravates me, and it makes me sad, it makes me pissed off, it makes me all those bad emotions. And I think a lot of people aren't bad people, especially on the Rift, IRL, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people are not bad people. They're just like succumbing to the peer pressure or whatever it may be that's causing them to say this negative BS, and I'm sick of it, and we're changing it. And I want to change it. And I want my opinion to help, and I want my life experience to help, and I want anything about me to help others.
Why are you sick of it?
Because it's taking over. Because it's everywhere. Because it's a stinker.
But that's life, dude. Like, people, it's not just in video games. In
life, I would do the same thing. When I was waiting tables, I would be happy and cheerful and make them at least have a damn good meal and a couple of giggles. When I was doing, carpentry and manual labor, same thing. It's like that transcends from how I'm built into my gaming.
So somebody comes on and says, Manko, you suck. Like, you whatever, you miss-smited, even though Manko never misses a smite. But never. You missed the smite. You suck, man. Like, learn to press your D key, Manko. Like, so what? Now, what does that make you feel? Fine.
No, just kidding. It makes you annoyed, but I know there's a bigger goal here and a bigger thing going on. So it's like, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's okay, buddy.
No, but lean into the negative for a little bit, because this is the problem you're trying to solve. What is it? Obviously, you're positive and optimistic, and you're always trying to put a spin on it, but you get frustrated. You're a human. Like, what does it make you feel when you're already frustrated at yourself for missing a smite, and then somebody is like flaming you in the chat?
Makes you feel bad. Makes you feel like crap.
But like, what do you want to do? Go deeper into it.
What do I want to do? That's where it stops. Immediately I realize, okay, well, it's not worth it. I don't go.
No, that's not true. Come on, I've seen you tilt on stream. You don't just say it's not worth it.
Well, yeah, sure, I could like, when I rant, it's not like if I rant for a couple minutes, it's not deeper. It just kind of is like reactionary, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like when you say go deeper, it's like, well, there is no deeper. It's just like reaction. There's not like thoughts or meaning into it. So I try not to because it's not.
But you've had games where afterwards you need to cool off. Like maybe you had a streak of games, 10 losses in a row, and everybody's just negative. And already, like even playing Teemo Jungle, you're going to get from Champ Select, you got people who are already ready to
some meanie heads
yell at you. So like you're already signing up for extra. League is a toxic place. Now you're signing up for extra toxicity.
That's fair. That's a good way of putting it.
Before anything even happens.
Mm-hmm.
So I love the shield that you're putting up, and I love the permission you're giving other people to be positive, but either think about yourself before you were feeling this way, or were able to fend for yourself better when you were more vulnerable, or think about the people who are watching the stream. Most people who do get really hurt by this stuff and take it personally, like that's what you need to dive into when you're talking about what you're doing here. Like that's what makes it more emotional and important.
Okay.
You got to tap into that, because if you're just saying like, hey, well, League's a negative place and we want to make it more positive, it's not enough. Like it's got to be to the core of why you are doing this. Like this is important. We have to change it.
Okay. Yeah, I gotcha. I usually dive into when I do all that. I usually dive into like my personal experiences, my life experience. I don't dive into how I felt at the time. I would say I had to get more into like put myself in their shoes. I haven't done that in a while.
Putting yourself in their shoes is also putting yourself back into your shoes 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Or 4 years ago.
It feels so long ago. I kind of just look at it like, okay, I know I was in a bad spot. I don't want to go back there, but I don't really delve into it that much, which I should do a little more.
Well, but this is the thing, because then you're going to come off as, when you say, I don't know, I don't really get tilted. I just recognize that it's not worth it and I move on. It makes you look superhuman and different than me. It's like, okay, fine, it's easy for you, Manko, but I can't do that.
Yeah, I can see that.
I had a guy who joined my stream 3 months ago, and he's been popping off. He's been coming back like every week.
Heck yeah.
And he came on and talked about somebody was doing something really stupid or trolling me in the chat or something. He's like, Evan, how are you not freaking out on this guy? Like, I hate people like that. I see them in my game and I just int the whole, just to give them a loss. It's like, dude, relax. Like, this person already hates their life. Like, why? He doesn't need me raging at him. And so on stream, I say, hey, Ziggs, much love, or like whoever it was. And I'm purposely now giving love to the person who's hating on me in the chat. And then later on in the game, the guy's like, hey, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm just super stressed out. I had a rough week. I'm going to try better, right? And so I had the guy who was watching me now said, okay, I'm going to try to tilt less in games. And every week he kind of comes back with his update from like basically every game tilting to now. Yesterday, joining is like, my last week I haven't tilted at all in any of my games. And we're like, yo, amazing, dude, let's go.
That's good. Right? That's what we're talking about.
But that's the difference. It's like somebody like that won't resonate if they won't resonate with you. They'll think you're different. They don't think they can do it. If you just talk about how this is how you're built, it's like, okay, I'm not built that way. So then Team PMA isn't for me.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I can see where you're going with. Roger that. I have to delve more into the dark side.
Because that's what people are facing every day. That's most people's lives. They may not have gone as deep as being homeless and sleeping in Walmarts, but they're in a lot of pain right now. Like if you believe people are good as humans, and then they're lashing out and attacking people, why? Well, it's because they're in pain. So when you've been in pain, you didn't always show up as your best self.
Oh, I do the same damn thing. Yeah.
So showing how maybe you went from being toxic or what you used to get, like however you responded when somebody attacked you or when you had a bad game or you felt like Lee can be super frustrated, man. How do you respond? Some people might respond by being toxic. Some people might respond by leaving the game. Some people might respond by then doing something stupid at home or yelling at their parents, or like people will respond differently. It doesn't mean they're toxic necessarily in game, but the stress response, what you're basically teaching people is life skills to then say, hey, negativity is going to happen to you. You still get to choose how you show up. See, this guy's like, I tilt every game. I just got a riot flamenco. No, you got to join, like watch the streams and learn how not to tilt every game. So that's what's missing on the copy, right? And I wouldn't worry yet about having it be perfect, because writing may not be your number one skill set. But what it is your heart.
You gotta put it on paper.
Yeah, your heart is the beating engine behind Team PMA. Even if it's not all about Manco and you're the leader, it's your heart. And that's the thing that you need to remind people of. Not that it's about me and your heart, but like why we're doing this, why this is so important, how many people are suffering and struggling. And you'll just show up differently. You'll say words that are different. There'll be a lot more emotion behind it, and more people will want to join the revolution.
Hey, there we go.
Let's go.
Good point. Okay, fair enough. I got, like I said, I have it in my noggin and I have it written down so I can expand on it later. So thank you.
I would do either practice with cake or you practice on stream talking about it. And then you're looking for just one-liners that actually come out. Say, oh, that was actually really good, what I just said. There might be a whole bunch of like verbal diarrhea. And then like, oh, that, you cling to that.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. So website, so our numbers and all that. So the launch went great. I think we sold something like $4,000 net or something, or no, $4,000 gross. I don't remember.
Of what? T-shirts?
Of merch.
Of merch?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think merch is good, but it's not the lead. Like I think you'll probably get more from coaching.
It was
YouTube
more of like it was more of like we wanted the website and a lot of people wanted the merch, so it was more like a fan service, a ode to the community, like we're not totally zoned in on the money yet, but there's like a very shocking result. We expected to sell like just a little bit, but there was tremendous, like on Twitter, a lot of my friends on the Rift, a lot of people who follow me bought some, sent us pictures. It was overall like just super successful. Although it's like we didn't make a website because we want to get rich quick, we'll sell a lot of merch and become profitable. We made it, like I said, the website to have a nice collective thought of what Team PMA is going to be in the future, and the merch is kind of just like a service to the fans, so it went well.
Like don't make money the enemy either. Like money's not number one, but it's got to be in your top 5.
Yeah.
Because if you can, like, why did Ninja leave?
Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah.
For Mixer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, came back. It's a really good deal. If you can make doing good profitable, that's where you win the whole thing.
That's very accurate.
If doing good is only charity work, you're always going to be limited to a small number of people, because people still need to build a business, right? If you can show them how to do it, like what you've actually done with your stream and with your YouTube channel, is something that other people could really learn from, where you have to give people a business model to be positive. You have to give them a way to make even more money being positive than what they're doing right now.
That would be the win all, the everything.
But you already can do it. Like you can help people with their streams. Like everybody if you join Team PMA, you should help them with their streams and get a cut of the growth of their channel. You should take over.
we have like everybody who, and it wasn't like our purpose, right? But everybody who has joined has grown, you know. We're not taking any cuts or anything. It's just like, hey, join the community and you'll see some success, hopefully. You know, it's not a guarantee. It's not like why people join, but everybody has grown, you know, from it.
No,
So
but it's not the reason why they join, but it's a nice
bonus.
Yeah, like it's part of it. It's not the main. It shouldn't be. If anybody's joining only to make more money, you don't want
heck
them.
No.
But you have to, if you help them make money, if joining Manco's positive team makes me a lot more money, you're going to incentivize a lot more people to want to join and be positive.
It's fair. It's true.
The YouTube side, like you running people's YouTube channels.
Kate's been learning some editor ways. Maybe that'll be, you know, when our last conversation, she's learning how to edit and like doing all that YouTube editor stuff. And, you know, it might lead to that. We'll see. It'll be a cool thing. She's toying around with it. She's learning that. It's a lot of that goes into it. So hopefully, you know, it'll probably be a month or two, but we're coming around to that.
Whether it's you editing or you hiring an editor, that becomes the model. You have to help them grow. Like if you help a lot of these streamers that you're working with, how many of them, what percent do you think of your streamers are streaming as their full-time income?
Oh, man. It's hard to put a nail on it. I don't know. Probably not much. Probably like 20%.
Great. Now, if you move that to 90%, that this is their full-time income because of working with you, like imagine all of how much PMA is actually going to get out there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because they don't have to work at Red Lobster
I feel
anymore.
like it's directly contingent on me growing, though. Like me becoming a bigger streamer. Would you say agree or disagree?
The more you grow and become a bigger streamer, yes, because you're the sun. Like you created this, you're the biggest of everybody in the group. But also your ability / your team's ability, right? So Sarah plus to help people grow.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I wanted to ask about that. I feel like I don't know if the word's plateauing. I feel like I'm plateauing on Twitch and YouTube. You know, I've been trying to get over that, you know, 300 average viewers. Like that's been like the hump that I've been at for like the last month or two. Now the moving has shooken up. We've dropped a little bit because we were moving and that whole process. But we're back on schedule now, getting everything back to normal. But I feel like I'm plateaued at about like 300 on Twitch and about 10,000 views a video on YouTube. Any you know, get rich quick ideas to break that, to grow past that, or any long-term plans I should put in place?
Well, one, I don't know how much Worlds right now is having an impact on there's a lot of league content.
That's fair.
From watching the streams, like today there was 6 games, and then all of the commentary afterwards and all the podcasts and all the there's a lot of league content out there happening right now, and you're not talking about it. You're not giving your predictions or saying why TSM is freaking sucking right now and it's pissing me off. North America's hopes and all this stuff, right? You're not talking. So that's definitely being able to leverage trends is something. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. But that's an easy win. But apart from that, the ongoing evergreen stuff that works is just more emotion. Like, what do I feel when I watch your channel? It can't just be about watching a high level Teemo player do his thing. I have to become a better human by watching your channel.
Okay. I've been gearing more towards so I'm getting away from high level gameplay. I don't want that to be my shtick, right? I've been gearing away from high level. Of course it's gonna be there, but it's kinda like, you know, I don't want to be main attraction. I've been going more for like entertainer, like entertainer, but I also main Teemo and I'm also positive. But I think I do well in those emotional rants. I have like right now I have like emotional rants rather.
You do
than
great, but how many do you do? How many emotional rants are you doing?
You know, I feel like one extreme is probably natural.
Well, that's a lot better than you were, but it still could be better. Like you're entertaining, but you're not that entertaining.
You jerk.
Like, it's not your superpower. I think you can bring in entertainment into it, but I'm not watching you like I'm going to watch Kevin Hart freak out on something, right? Fair. But you leaning in. Who's the guy who has a Twitch stream just talking to gamers and helping them with their mental health? Like, who's that guy?
Awesome. Healthy Gamer GG.
Yeah. And he came out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. But that's you. You have the same mission as that guy. He's just a psychologist.
Harvard graduated.
Yeah, whatever.
Licensed psychiatrist.
Great, but he didn't live in his car outside of Walmart.
Maybe he did. You never know. But I get where you're coming from.
No, like that is your superpower. That there is your super, like, to be able to help people see what you're great at is your willingness to share, your ability to be humble, you being high level and not being a jerk to people. Like, that is all Manco's superpower that people will shift into and want to be more like that. That the way to win doesn't have to be Tyler 1 smashing your keyboard, telling everybody that they suck.
Yeah, for real.
And just raging on everybody, right? Like, you're giving people another path. But it's part coaching along the way, like life coaching. And not that you have the answers, but even just the ability to empathize, to understand what they went through, and to tell them that it's okay and they can get to a better spot without you telling them how to do it. Nobody listens to them. Like, people are in pain because nobody listens to them. You know that there was a school shooting a number of years back where people were listening to Marilyn Manson? And
I don't remember.
It doesn't matter. But you know Marilyn Manson, right?
Yeah, the rock star, right?
Yeah. They're like super dark, though, like dark music. Mm-hmm. Somebody like went, I forget, like dressed up like him, was listening to his music or whatever, and then shot up a school. And then they interviewed him, like CNN or whatever, brought him on camera and said, hey, what would you tell that kid who went and did that to the school? And he said, I wouldn't tell him anything. I would just listen to him.
Wow, that's deep.
And I don't know why I'm pulling that reference from like 7 years ago into here, but I think you're so worried about having the answers, and this guy's a Harvard XYZ and knows what to tell people. I don't think it matters. I don't think you have to tell the answers. I think you just have to give people a space where they can actually be themselves and not feel judged, and have somebody say, hey, I hear you. And I think you can get better.
I think that's a good approach because, when the Twitch chat, it's like my Twitch chat definitely is very, welcoming, and like a lot of people do vent their problems, and it's cool, and I'm cool with it. So it's like between Twitch chat and if myself, I take that approach, that's got to be a great safe space.
That's it, dude. That's huge. How many people need a safe space to share what they're going through and dealing with? Tons.
Not everybody has a cake or a Nina,
Everybody needs Kyle Manco in their life. We just need the real Kyle Manco to stand up.
Look at
Please
that.
stand up. Please stand up.
You don't
okay,
want to see my pajamas.
I gotta go. But that's some good work. Yeah, do it. You got something special, man. From day one, like a year ago, when we first started chatting. I know there's something special. You just gotta bring that out. Holding the space for people and not making it about the gameplay.
I think that's a great way to approach it, immediately. So thank you. Thanks for all your advice and help.
Love you, man. Talk soon.
If you want to see the last one-on-one I did with Kyle Manco, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.